Hello everyone, welcome back to Far and Away. So last time, John made friends with a frog. It was a toxic relationship. The frog had to go. So then we went across the river.
I like that one. I like it.
Did that take the damage into my... Okay, that completely derailed me, I've got to be honest. And it was my own fault as well. I can't even blame anyone else. We went across the river, and then we fought some croctopus. The quest updated, so now we've got a kill quest for some croctopus, and I think that was about it actually, because we're now just on the river trying to make our way to the other side. Sorry, this is important. We got XP last time.
How much?
Yeah, 600, because it was 200 per, right, Pete?
Yes. So, you're now on the raft, moving down the water.
David will take as much of the croctopus tentacle that he can along with him.
Should I have you roll for this? Strength. Let's see how much you can manage to pull towards you.
8.
You manage to grasp the end of it. You're roughly a hand's length down from the end, but you're struggling to try and pull it towards you in the water as it's trying to get pulled away by currents. I'm going to assume you're going to try to cut it.
Yeah.
Roll me damage with whatever weapon you would use to see if you manage to sever it.
I have a dagger. Slowly but surely.
Chip away at it, and you feel it starting to get pulled further away. You lose some of it. One more strike.
Can I, in that case, just Eldritch Blast at it?
Roll damage.
7.
You blast the tentacle with force damage, and it mostly explodes, leaving just a part in your hand and some bits of skin and ichor trailing below it. And then the body floats away further down the river.
Persistation.
Could I perception check to see how the raft is looking after that battle?
Can do, yes.
11.
You can see some of the wood has splintered underneath you, but the rope managed to hold it together, so it's not going to come apart yet.
So there's nothing to repair yet.
Nothing in desperate need of repair now.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
is anyone helping Brandon paddle?
If there's nothing to fix, June would help. I think we all had paddles, so we can collectively...
After David has done his thing, he would also assist.
Let's do a strength check to see how quickly you manage to make it towards the other side.
These strength rolls are looking more like what you'd expect.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys
Rolled.
paddle, and for the most part, you guys are quite tired from the fight. Jun is the only one that's really raring to go still, and as a result, it's lopsided, and you're kind of spinning in circles as you're going down the water. You slowly make your way across, though, after losing a decent bit of ground. I'm going to say 10:30 now, then, as you reach the other side. Make it nice and easy. So, you reach the other side, and you look around, and you have come down quite a ways from where you were previously. So you started roughly up there-ish. We're now currently down here-ish.
Oh wow, we really gotta move on.
20 kilometers in half an hour. That's fast. Yeah.
So, you climb up onto the shore, and around you there are potential avenues you can take. There are some flat surfaces, some that go open cave entrances around you, like sea caves.
Okay, go on to land. Brandon was saying, do we want to give the raft a quick inspection? Just see if there's anything we need to patch up right now?
Yeah, we got the time now.
Some of the wood was splintered and it looked like an emergency back then. We can have a proper look now.
Yeah, we would want to make sure that this thing is as sturdy as possible, because we got rammed twice by those things. Wouldn't want to see having a battle over there again before we patched it up.
Agreed.
Roll me an investigation.
Which one of us?
I can. +3.
I have a +4.
I will assist Brendan.
Okay.
You have a d4 to add to it.
Oh, okay. A 16.
Brandon, you carefully inspect the wood and the rope, checking the bindings, checking the splinterings, and you don't really see anything of any major damage. It has been damaged, make no mistake. Maybe another few hits might be different, but just 2, yeah, it's serviceable.
Okay, in that case, Ben will say, it still looks to be in okay condition.
Jun, give me a perception check.
Sure, 14.
A bright colour catches your eye by your feet. You look down, there is a toad.
Is it the same one as the other one?
It looks more or less the same. Blue, yellow stripes.
Why are
This
you attracting frogs, Stu? Is there something we should know?
I don't know. Might be because I kind of prayed for Elder to help. Might be helping.
He starts to hop over towards David.
I ready an Eldritch Blast so I can hit it before it touches me. Because it's poisonous, and I know that from June.
It pauses looking at you, croaks. It hops towards you again right next to your foot.
I will shoot.
You
Roll
don't
to
have to
hit. With advantage given you're preparing for it.
Okay, so this was the advantage. This is the second shot.
So as it jumps towards next to your foot, you shoot down and it explodes against the dirt beside you. Second blast just goes straight into the ground as frog guts coat you in silence.
Well, that takes care of the frog.
So, what do we want to do, guys? Did anyone get especially hurt during that fight?
Only a little bit, not too much.
No. Could you put a piece of the blue frog in your book?
Do we want to take a quick short rest here?
I could do one thing, actually, before we move on.
Use my spell slots to summon Bella, because then I'm out of spell slots, and then take a quick rest while I am doing that ritual. First for the croctopus, and then for the frog.
Do we have the lodestone with us?
We should have the lodestones with us, yeah. Brandon did specifically give you the lodestones when you were learning mending. I believe he's still got one himself.
So, what specifically do you want to know about the croctopus?
First, I want to learn its creature type.
It is a beast.
Right. I want to learn any vulnerabilities or flaws.
They are not very intelligent, and they are not very charismatic. They are quite strong, somewhat dexterous, a little bit hardy. They're perfectly average for wisdom. They have a very fast swim speed, about a third the speed on land. The tentacles can reach up to 15 foot. No particular vulnerabilities. And the frog is identical to the other frog. Its colour is slightly different.
Also this to the rest of the party.
I would look for iron in the water with the lodestone for iron sand.
Roll me. Survival might be fair.
11.
You potter around the edge of the water. You find some trace elements of iron sand, but not very much sticking to it. It's like little bits and pieces here and there.
I would tell the others that there's a bit of iron sand.
Brandon is going to drain 3 charges out of the comprehend languages glasses he made earlier to replenish his spell slots. So I think I need to roll a d20 for each, don't I? So 11 plus is drained from the item without incident, and between 5 to 10 it gains a crack.
So mark that one of them has a crack.
Okay, so in exchange Brandon gets all of his level 1 spell slots back. When Brandon finishes draining and it makes a crack, a thought will occur to him, and he's going to walk over to John and say, "Hey, John, have you got a sec?"
Yeah.
I was just recharging my spell slots by draining the magic from these, and I got a crack. Would you try to use mending? Yeah, maybe to see if it would repair this?
Let's see. I touch it.
As you cast Mending, you feel your magic start to reach out and start to try and probe at the cracks and try to knit it back together. However, nothing happens.
Okay, yeah, I expected this might not work, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. So, thanks, anyway, John.
That's not what my description said.
Could Brandon roll Arcana to see whether he could explain this?
Yeah, good.
20.
You
Dirty.
can probably assume that your damage to it is draining the magic out of the item. So effectively, part of the magic has left it.
It's because mending is trying to repair the physical crack. However, I think what's happening when I drain the magic like this is I'm actually disrupting the integrity of the enchantment. Okay, well, I mean, I just wanted to experiment, but now I've kind of tried this, so I'm able to confirm that's what's happening.
But shouldn't it just fix the physical thing? Because my spell shouldn't interfere with the magical part of the item.
I think it's because the crack itself is magical.
Okay. It has magically eaten away at the physical part.
Have you had any luck finding Iron Sunshine?
I have, but very faint traces.
Okay. Well, I'm probably just going to go and take 5 over there with David. I suppose we'll just move on whenever he's ready.
Let me know.
Yeah, we'll do. Talk to you in a bit, John.
I'm going to assume that it's going to be a half an hour short rest.
Yeah.
Could Brandon have the benefits of that as well, given that conversation was only a couple of minutes?
Yeah.
I'm just going to use a single hit die.
You got yourself 4.
I got 4.
David, do you roll any hit die?
No. Health-wise, I'm fine. Just the spell slots.
And with that, your short rest comes to an end. John, what do you do with your small amounts of sand? Let's say you have 10 grams.
Is there anything to keep it in?
Brandon does have pouches for like his magical materials, most of which are probably empty at the moment because he used them all up.
Do you mind if I scrape a little bit of the iron sand into the pouch?
I can just give you one of the pouches, John.
Now let's say a baggie can hold up to 100 grams of iron sand. And we'll just use that as a blanket measurement for things that can go into the baggies.
It's time to enter the cave.
Okay then. There are several sea caves dotted around. Are you going to approach one?
The one with the highest altitude.
All the ones specifically around you can see are more or less beach level.
Alright, beach level it is.
As you enter this beach level cave, your footsteps echo as the sand crunches and stones move. Water laps somewhere inside. As you proceed in, you end up reaching a dead end.
Whilst we went through the cave, did we notice anything on the walls?
Roll perception.
40. I've been rolling a lot of 14s today.
You see stone.
Nothing of interest, liquid, different colors.
Stone, shiny, wet from water to a degree.
Water comes from up. It seeps through.
Potentially rising sea level.
Okay, I would mention that to the guys, so we don't spend too much time here.
So what now?
Try another cave.
What's the visibility like in these caves?
You weren't even walking for more than a handful of minutes before you got to a dead end in that one. You proceed to poke around the other caves at sea level, and they're all more or less the same. Just small divots, effectively. No signs of minerals. So you'll do that in about the span of half an hour, by the way.
Okay, so now I'm making plan 30.
Should we climb up then? Could she figure out, looking at the mountain, where they might need to search? Could I roll a nature check since?
Maybe you could give yourself guidance for this.
Oh, that's smart.
Can I assist?
Figure out a way that you would manage to assist. You can.
Remember your geography lessons? I don't know.
I also had geography.
At most I have a 13.
You know, maybe somewhere else. There's good spots. You remember, in mountains, good stuff.
Let's try an elevated spot then, guys.
Do we see any elevated spots that we could climb to?
Yeah. Not pathways, but ways that you could walk to go further in and start to elevate yourself.
That would be the best next thing.
Let's get moving then.
Okay then, you begin your merry little quest into the mountains. The ways that you take are not the most stable places. There's loose rocks, there's not a treaded path. But you steadily make your way up. I'm going to say after around half an hour, you're roughly around halfway up the general areas around you. You've got a decent bit of height on you now to mark that up to 12.
All right.
At this point, a lot of it starts to taper out into larger areas, which are flatter, before then going up again.
Do we want to start tying ourselves together using pitons?
Depends on how treacherous the path is. Flat area, you said, where we're now at?
You're currently at a flatter area, yes.
Do we, from the flat area, see any cave systems or jutting on the side of the mountains?
Perception.
I will help
I'll ask
him look.
Join to join me looking.
I'll give you guidance.
13 at a D4, 14.
You do see a couple of spots potentially that could be caves, including what seems to be a kind of jagged split that you could potentially go through.
There we see a split, and over there is what might be a mountain cave. Do you want to check that out?
I have a preference for checking the split out, not to use as a passage, but to see how deep the split goes and if it shows us what the mountain might contain.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
You just have a good look through, not to use it as a way inside.
Yeah, you just want to see if you can get an idea what's in the mountain.
You go towards the splits and you gaze inside. It seems to open up into a space further down below you. You can see signs of water in the... Roll me a D100.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, so whilst you are looking around, you see seems to be slits in one of the walls of coal.
Is it nearby or far away?
It is, let's say, roughly 30 feet down through this hole. It opens up into a larger area, so it's a bit of a straight drop.
What does the actual terrain look like further down?
There's a teeny tiny bit of water. It's mostly rock and dirt, stone dotted around.
Is it even worth it getting the coal?
We could check the normal cave. Look if I need coal
I
or
mean,
anything.
if we have to climb down one by one, and we know this is the Griffix environment, if any of them pop up out of the ground, we would be a bit delayed responding. So, if we can just stay together would probably be preferable.
Agreed. Alright, follow me to the cave.
You begin walking towards the other cave entrance. As you do so, you hear rocks skitter.
Well, everybody get ready.
And you're gonna roll initiative.